Hey guys, Kurt here with NK Garage again, and today we're going to be doing another tool haul video. This is going to be a part 2 kind of video to the last tool haul video I posted. It was a pretty large tool haul, so I wanted to split it up just so we could do a closer look at some things. So let's get into it, guys. Alright, so today we're going to show you guys some screwdrivers and nut drivers. Then we're going to get into some things like some hammers, some chisels, punches, that kind of stuff. Got some pliers, got some tin snips, vice grips, got a chain wrench here, and various other tools over here. But I want to start off with the screwdrivers. And basically, I got a bunch of tools in this tool haul. This is kind of like the part 2, to the video I posted last where I picked up tools from a YouTube viewer. And I pulled out all the stuff that I thought was neat and interesting. I'd rather go through the neat and interesting stuff in more detail than just kind of show you a bulk view of everything that I bought. But if we start here on the left, got this Mac screwdriver here. Right below that we have a little Matco stubby flat blade screwdriver, and then we have another Matco. This is the chisel and punch holder. I think it's a little bit bent, but I'm going to try to fix that. Then over here we got some Phillips screwdrivers. These are all Craftsman USA Western Forge. They all definitely need a cleaning, but that's something that I actually kind of enjoy doing. While we're up here, it's an old wooden handle Crescent screwdriver. It's a nice old flat blade screwdriver. It's a pretty cool vintage piece, back from when they made them out of wood. And then over here we got a bunch of Craftsman nut drivers. So I believe these are all the old V series made in USA. Got some SAE ones on the left here. I think there's 2 of the 1/4-inch ones, but we've got a bunch of the other sizes here. So it's good pieces. Definitely could put a set together with that. And then over here we have some of the metric ones, and these are all they're the old V series with the gray handle before they did the color coding. So it's kind of hard to pick the size you want, out of the crowd, but it is an interesting looking set. It's got, everything but the 10mm in there. Down here, got some flat blade screwdrivers here, all Craftsman. Got 4 of the stubbies, which is pretty cool. And then we got one of these, like the long handle, like super stubby. I find those are pretty handy, here and there. Got one of these with the long shafts. And then one of these little guys right here. Then we go over here, we got a couple of non-Craftsman pieces, but we got a Vaco brand, and this is actually a square bit, like a Robertson bit. Then got an old Proto screwdriver, just flat blade here, and 2 Stanley Thrifties USA made screwdrivers, one Phillips, one flathead. Then over here in the corner, I got some stuff that is Craftsman, but it's all like more interesting pieces. Like here's the 1/4-inch spinner. Nice Craftsman 1/4-inch spinner. USA made. It's the E. I wonder if that's like the E series. Then we got 2 Craftsman torque screwdrivers here. Got one of these, the black handle Craftsman, that you can put, the bit in. Usually these have the magnetic tip in there, and you just put any screwdriver bit you want in there. Those definitely come in handy. I actually like to keep one of these in my car with a bunch of bits. Just, good way to have, a bunch of different types of screwdrivers, in a little compact space. And then we got 2 here. These are both Craftsman with the clutch drive ends on them. So that was pretty cool. I don't come across those all the time. And maybe I'll actually put a set together. That would be kind of interesting. I've never really actually used these, but I do think they're really cool, and they definitely are hard to find. Transitioning over here, we got a couple ball peen hammers. This one on the left is a Pexto. This one here, the small one here, is a Craftsman, and then this one's got no branding on it. Must have worn off over time, but I use ball peen hammers all the time, and I gotta say, you can't really have enough. Especially, if you want to, I like to have, to-go toolboxes. I keep toolboxes in my truck. I got tools at my house, my shed, in the car, everywhere. So I like to, have some knock-around tools like these older ones that, don't mean as much to me, but they're definitely good tools to have. Down here, we just got a small C-clamp. Got this Ridgid pipe wrench. It's just a 10-inch. It's a little bit beat, but it still works good. So that, again, it's a good knock-around tool for throwing in a tool bag. Over here, we got various, USA made punches and chisels and that kind of stuff. There are a lot of Craftsman ones in here. Like this one's a Craftsman. This one's a Williams, but then we got another Craftsman here. This one right here is another Williams. Another Craftsman right here, Craftsman. This one is a Stanley. Then I think this was another Craftsman. Yep. Then this one right here was Mac, actually, and then the last one here is a Craftsman. So I pulled those out because I thought those were all pretty cool. Got various pliers and snippers here. I got 2 of the red Vise tin snips. Then we got this, it's a Corbin, hose clamp plier. I don't come across these too often. So I thought that was pretty cool. Then this is a pair of Kraeuter pliers, little lineman's pliers. And I just love these older pliers with the steel handles and all the engravings and inlays in there. I just think that's really cool. It even says inside the handle says Kraeuter USA. So nice, nice piece, definitely in decent shape. There's another lineman plier here that's got some, nice detail in the handles. This one needs to be cleaned up because I know there's some writing on here, but I haven't cleaned it up yet to see what it is. And this one right here is actually a Her brand, which I thought was very interesting. Because I don't really see a lot of Her brand pliers. So that was a cool Her brand diagonal cut plier. And I do really have a thing for these older steel handle pliers. The more I find them and I see them with the intricate details like in the handles and stuff, the more I fall in love with them. Then we got a pair of SK slip joint pliers here, USA made. Got this nice Klein Tools, just little wire stripper here. Right here, this was a cool piece. It's a snap-on lady's foot, round head, little pry bar alignment tool. Got 2 vice grips here, both USA made. Right here we have a Ridgid pipe wrench. It's a 12-inch long pipe wrench. Chain wrench. Sorry, guys. And then right over here we have a, I think it was an old, Nicholson file. A little rough, but I'm going to try cleaning it up, see if it's still salvageable. I got an old, plumbing wrench in here. Then we got the Remington tool here. Down here we got a KD number 162. This is a nice feeler gauge, USA made. Nice KD tool. We have this Imperial Eastman tubing bender. So it's another cool tool that I pulled out of that haul. Over here we got a pair of Blue Point tin snips. I was surprised to actually see the Blue Point name on it. I thought it was just going to be another pair of Vise. They probably are made by Vise, and Blue Point, Snap-on, Blue Point probably just rebrands them. But it was interesting to see that, style on there. Next over here we got a KD Tools. This is an overhead valve tool. That was kind of cool to pull out. I think this one I'll probably just put up on eBay because I don't think I have any use for it. Over here we got some old leather punches. So this one right here is a Kraeuter. It's a 3/4 inch, leather punch. Then over here, this one's a 5/8 inch, and it's a CS Osborne. And they're both well made, older USA made tools. And we got this Matco seal puller tool. It's one of the interesting ones, with the little handle off the side. And, anything, Matco, Snap-on, Mac is definitely, made for professional use and will hold up over time. So I definitely think that, that's a good piece to have around. It's another, I think this was KD. It's one of those brake spring, the little spring clips for the drum brake tools. So it's a KD 2774. And, when it comes to these spring clips, you know, some of them are really stubborn, some of them are really easy. This happens to have, you know, 2 different sizes on it, but it doesn't hurt to have a couple different tools around to handle that job, because you never know which one's going to do it better and kind of save you the headache. Over here is a little plumb blob, you know, made out of brass. Just thought that was really cool. I'm just seeing this now. It says Dietzgen. I don't know how to say that. Dietzgen. And then it says 16. So I'm gonna guess it's a 16 ounce. It's got a number on there, CS4811. I don't know much about these, but if anybody does, you know, leave a comment. It'd be interesting to learn about it as well. Here's a mill bar, just a snap ring plier tool. This was pretty cool. This still came with the box. The guy actually pulled it out of his toolbox and asked me if I wanted it, and I definitely do, because like I said before, I like these old steel handle tools. It's just that the way they would put all this detail into the grips here was just so cool. So this is a Crescent USA 923-7, and you know, slip joint pliers are nice to have. This one happens to have the cutters in there, and it also has, you know, these heavy groove teeth in here, and then the fine grooves in there. And just the fact that it's, you know, a new old stock piece, you know, is a really nice tool to have. You know, it's not going to have too much play in there. You know, using a slip joint plier with a lot of play sometimes doesn't do you too good. This was something that just kind of came with the tools. It's a Napa circuit tester. I come across so many of these in the tool hauls. I mean, this one was nice. It's brand new in the package. But I really do come across a lot of these. And then over here we got this small little torque wrench. It's made by Sturdivant, made in USA. Tiny little 3/8 torque wrench. I would never use this. It does measure in inch pounds. I just think it's kind of like a cool piece, kind of like a showpiece just for tool history and antique tools and stuff like that. I don't think I would use it for, you know, precision work or anything like that. I'd probably just use a modern torque wrench. But that stuff was all, you know, really cool to find. You know, I wanted to do this in the 2-part video because I'm trying to run the videos down in time a little bit. I think if I can do a little bit more reveal and information on these tools in a shorter video, it might be better than trying to squeeze too much in a big video. So let me guys know what you think about that. I've been meaning to get this video out for a while. I've just been super busy. I've been swamped with work, and I've been trying to put a new reshingle my roof. My roof was leaking, so I've been putting new shingles on, and it's been hectic lately. So it's just been a while. You know, I've been sitting on this stuff for a couple weeks, but I wanted to get this video out and show you guys these tools. And then I also got something else really cool to show you guys. So recently, about a week and a half ago, a viewer had reached out to me and he wanted to send me a package. And he ended up sending me a couple tools from some of his tool hauls that he thought I would really enjoy. So I wanted to thank one of the viewers, Chris K. I wanted to thank him for sending me a couple tools, and we'll show you guys those right over here. So I guess he must be watching all my videos and taking notes, because he knows that I love SK screwdrivers. And not only is this a USA made SK screwdriver, but it's really cool. It's got this green and yellow handle, and it's basically brand new. I think he said he got some new old stock stuff, and it's really cool, and I've already been using it, and I absolutely love it. So thank you, Chris. And then he also sent me, he knows I like older vintage wrenches, so he sent me this Durochrome wrench. You know, obviously older USA made, you know, and he had mentioned that, you know, it was for old Willys Jeeps. And it's got the 9/16 by 11/16, but it's just a cool wrench to have, and I'll definitely be holding that on for my collection. And then he also sent me this nice pair of Dunlop pliers. They're the slip joint adjustable, you know, hose clamp pliers. So, you know, thank you, man. I just really appreciate it, and I'll definitely be putting these to use. All 3 of these pieces are definitely going in my collection. And, you know, I really do appreciate it. And if anybody wants to help out Chris, he's actually looking for something really special. So he had a set of nut drivers, not like the original Craftsman ones like these, but his have the cushion grip. And I don't even have anything to show example because I've never come across those. But if somebody has the 10mm cushion grip nut driver. That's something that he needs to complete his set, because somebody at one point had walked off of it and took it from him. So if anybody knows, where we might be able to get one of those, I'd like to help Chris complete his collection again. And that's it for today's video, guys. So let me know what you think about these more, shorter video tool hauls. Let me know what you think. Do you want more detail? Do you want more content? Give me some feedback here, because I'm looking to, help give you guys what you want. So thank you guys for watching today. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, leave some comments, and if you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and we'll be back with more soon. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you very much.